made field goal. Seibert back out there to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And we remind you, lots more to come here this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut of SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then two more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium, and the Titans and Broncos from Mile High. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson.
So many things up.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The ball switches back over to Mark Ingram and the Ravens. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier. B.J. Goodson made the tackle. A gain of 5.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. JoJo Natson back deep. Fielded at the 33. A great return.
A little bit of stick skills there.
And the Browns have a short field in front of them now.
Couldn't get my spin in.
1st and 10.
46-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two
mismanagement.
plays. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead as those two teams approach halftime. Josh Gordon, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Steven Sims, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Check on the Patriots. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Cam Newton with 3 touchdown passes. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The return man, Chris Moore. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 24. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 38.
This is Ingram on first and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Jackson throwing here, complete to Boyle. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 32.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it.
And throw that one away.
Off course.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I didn't know he got injured at Georgia. Huh. Impressive.
On second and 9.
Knowledge.
Mayfield.
Oh, come on!
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
What?
Complete pass on second down. That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
To number 81.
Austin Hooper, 57 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
14.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Moore now on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll give this one to Ingram to start things out. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ingram again. Jackson options out left, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled at
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
The defense is strong in you, young Padawan.
Seibert on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. Moore now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 27.
The Ravens offense back out there. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now it's Ingram. And he's got room. Ingram churning. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down.
Oh, for the fake.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Following the interception, Mayfield. Oh, a battle for him here, and this will be caught. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's second down.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. 1-yard gain.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Austin Hooper. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns continue to roll. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Moore is going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Jackson's pass.
The defense
And with that kind of a
is
deficit,
strong.
you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
Defense
It's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
2 yards, good enough for a first. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Third down.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be a 34-yard attempt.
34-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, this Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sheldon Richardson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
we've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
48.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener.